Sports Media Group station. ESPN Radio Sports Center.
I'm Steve Lennox. Several storylines tonight in Milwaukee as the Dodgers and Brewers open up a weekend series. Manny Machado traded from Baltimore to Los Angeles during the All-Star break, making his Dodgers debut tonight. He's hitting second and playing shortstop. NL All-Star Josh Hader addresses teammates and media after years-old tweets that were both racist and homophobic surfaced during the All-Star game. Hader, when talking with the media, asked if he remembered sending out those tweets.
No, I do not. And yeah, they weren't meaningful to me. That's not my beliefs at all. And, it's tough, because the people that I've hurt, by those tweets, it's, that's not something I want to do.
Hader today also met with Billy Beane, Major League Baseball's Vice President of Social Responsibility and Inclusion. Beane described Hader as being in a tremendous amount of pain. Mets and Yankees tonight in the Bronx, third inning. Mets on top 4-0. Noah Syndergaard on the mound. Yoenis Cespedes in the lineup, both off the DL today. Cespedes, a solo home run in his second at bat. Matt Carpenter tied a Major League record with 5 extra base hits today in the Cardinals' 18-5 victory against the Cubs at Wrigley. Carpenter, 3 home runs, 7 runs batted in. Raptors team president Masai Ujiri apologized for miscommunication with DeMar DeRozan, who was traded to the Spurs Wednesday. Sources close to DeRozan told ESPN that DeRozan met with team officials during Summer League and believed that he was not going to be traded. Marco Bellinelli rejoining the Spurs. He was part of their championship team in 2014.
Hey, it's Stugat. Join us Monday. We'll have the funniest thing from the sports weekend. Plus, I'll have my weekend observations. That is Monday on the Dan Le Batard Show with me, Stugat, right here on ESPN Radio.
Oh, yes. Welcome. This is the Kevin Sutton Show coming to you live, loud, and proud from ESPN 580 Orlando.
Friday!
This is the Kevin Sutton Show crew because our man Kevin Sutton is out saving the world.
One dad at a time.
That's right, doing his daddy thing, which we are really proud of him. I know we always make fun of him, but really proud of his work that he does. But, when the crew's here, we get to play without judgment and without his opinions, which are always fun to do. But, we always like to start our evening correct by thanking the great friends of the Kevin Sutton Show. Kevin Sutton Show is brought to you by Cruz and Pascara, PA, your personal injury attorneys. That's right. You've been in a car accident, slip and fall. Cruz and Pascara, a full-service law firm. Offices downtown Orlando, 407-841-0200. And if you say the passcode, you get the VIP treatment, which is just the Jolly Ranchers from behind the counter, because everybody gets treated by VIP there. Cruz and Pascara, where you're not just a client, you are family.
And guys, don't forget to download the podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Google Play Music, even Spotify. Just make sure you leave us a rating and review. And definitely don't forget to subscribe. 5 stars, baby.
Cinco. You know it. This is my actually second hour of being on radio.
You were already on earlier?
I was on from 5 to 6. Well, no, 6 to 7 at another station, talk radio, also in Spanish. Talking to mi gente. But, let's start this night off, right? Because we got in the studio with us Dr. B.
Introducing the guru of guessing. The Sultan of Suggestion. The Prince of Predictions. Phil Stradamus.
Yes! Today is Friday, baby. And my words of wisdom, always remember to be on your P's and Q's, even if you don't know what P's and Q's mean.
Doesn't work, man. I'm sorry.
I know, right?
It doesn't work.
This is you, man.
I'm me.
I know, but that's greatness. I thought there was going to be the big smoke. What was that movie?
Look, I'm not doing it because you guys weren't on board, so I'm not going to do it.
Okay. Wasn't it like the Wizard of Oz where he spoke from behind this huge thing?
Do not pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah. But no, you're awesome. Hey, and of course,
don't forget we got Myra with the ladies' point of view.
That's me.
Y'all having a good time out there.
Oh. I'm here. Don't stop the pod. I missed you guys Wednesday night.
I know.
I was out doing the political.
You were out
thing.
saving the world.
No, I'm not that good. I was out doing political stuff, man. It's getting hard. Can you believe my election is 5 weeks away?
I know.
Cinco.
I know. Oh, no. The man who has humor, who has learned his Spanish word for 5 stars, who just hangs out with us because he's paid to, but he really doesn't want to be here. Just Nick.
What's up?
I have no idea what to say to that introduction.
It's like everything you said is true.
I know. It's like, I will neither confirm nor deny what she just said. Hey, Nick, and not to throw you off, but I see the phone ringing, and I think it's somebody calling from the Xgames.
I told him to call the second break.
I told him to call him. You know, it's Rich Rogers, you know.
Yeah,
he
no
just,
problem.
you know, the guy who likes to slip and slide in here.
Yeah.
But hey, what a crazy week. Baseball is up and going. I can't wait for basketball, football.
Well, you know what's funny? They already have changed the projections of the season for next year already.
What do you mean for
The standings, all that stuff.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I pulled those up.
Oh, yeah, the betting lines?
Yeah,
Man.
I pulled those up, so we can go ahead and discuss that too.
Okay. But you know, we're gonna go ahead and just introduce the guy who likes to slip and slide and travel the world and visit skate parks. Rich Rogers.
Hey, how you guys doing?
We're doing good. How's it out there? You're in Missouri, right? No.
Minnesota.
Eminem.
I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yeah, right downtown. I'm staying at one of the Hiltons downtown. Beautiful city, though, by the way.
Well, Rich,
Great place. It's been kind of drizzling all day on and off, but it's been a great event so far.
Well, it's been pouring rain in Orlando. But Rich, can you hold on? Because I just wanted to give you a little introduction. But we're going to be We're going to come back to you right after commercial break. Okay?
Okay.
Don't go anywhere.
Perfect.
All right. So Rich Rogers, you know, he travels more than any of us
Dude.
combined.
Yeah.
You know, this guy. I mean, that's the life of being single.
Yeah.
No kids.
Yeah.
You get to do that.
Yeah.
Your money's your money.
I know.
The rest of us, we got
My
responsibility.
money has never been my money.
Kevin's money's my money.
Yeah.
And I gotta.
Hey, at least you said it.
Hey, he says it too.
I know he does.
He always says it.
He does.
It's not that, but when you got kids and responsibility, you can't just pick up and go.
No,
you know?
can't. You
You know, I wish we could. I'm telling you, people out there, when you are young and you are not married, this is to Nick, and you don't have any kids,
Yeah.
enjoy your life.
I am.
You know, because man, once you have them,
You are anchored.
you're done.
Yeah. I went on vacation 2 weeks ago, and one of our friends had a kid for the first time because we all get together every summer.
Yeah.
And I kept looking at it. I was like, so you just leave the kid in the house? We're going to go somewhere. And I was like, no.
It's not a puppy.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, just put it in the crib and it'll lay there. It might cry a little, but I mean, like, it just lays there. It can't do anything.
Does your brother have any kids?
No.
No. Okay.
No. Are you?
No.
Is your brother married?
No.
Okay.
We're playing a game of chicken now to see which one of us has to be an adult first.
Oh man. Well, you know, you're ruining Kevin's reputation of doing the daddy thing right now.
What?
Because you know, responsibility. You know, that's what Kevin does.
I haven't taken the class yet. I don't need to yet.
You know, guys. You know what's something very weird? I was last night at an event at the Abbey. Have you ever been out to the Abbey downtown? Okay.
No, I've not.
It's a really nice place. I don't normally go out to those things, but they had a political meet and greet.
Yeah.
And it's a downtown Orlando partnership. So you had executives from major companies. And this guy is coming and talking to me. He's like a technology guy. And he's looking at my literature and he's like, I know this guy. I'm like, yeah, he's Kevin's son show, you know.
He's like, oh, I thought I was Shaq.
And he's like, doesn't he teach a daddy class?
Look at that.
And I'm like, yeah. He's like, my son's 2 years old, man. Kevin changed my life.
Wow.
You know, and we make fun of him all the time.
Yeah.
But he's like, my first son, and taking that class just gave me so much confidence in what I'm doing. And, you know, of course, he's like, real life, of course, is crazy. But the fact that I just got to understand a different perspective from a man's side. And I'm like, well, man, that's fantastic. You know, you think he's great. You should meet his wife.
Here's
you know?
a political sign you can put in your yard.
You know, well, I you know, honestly, he was so authentic. You know, I'm not going to ruin it and be like, hey, me.
No.
But it was awesome. Every once in a while, we get to hear stories and meet guys. And someone on Facebook, a friend of mine, she's pregnant, and she's like, hey, my husband's taking the daddy class. And I'm like, Kevin teaches it.
See, that's good. That's good. That's
So,
awesome.
You know, and we're really proud of him because, you are making an impact. I mean, fatherhood is such a challenging process, and women, when we have our kids, we don't make it easier because we're already going through our own thing.
Yeah.
So by having a mate who understands that and we can be partners, that's a great thing.
Yeah. Myra, I have a surprise. We haven't played this game in over 3 years.
Oh, my gosh.
This is the return of the hot seat. We'll be doing that our last segment. And I have a special guest calling in at the end of the show to play with us.
Really? To play with us.
To play with you guys.
I'm excited. I love games. You know, I've been the champ. I was a champ.
You were the hot seat champ, and I was going over all my old emails, and yep.
By the way, I got a request for the Seth Rollins interview.
Yeah.
Can we get that?
It's on YouTube.
I know.
Type in Kevin Sutton Show Seth Rollins. Is there.
That's it? All right. I'm gonna share it to the person who reached out to me. He said, "Hey, I heard you guys had Seth Rollins on." Yep. Yeah. Well, it was a phenomenal interview. Probably one of our best wrestling. Well, Bruno Sammartino was my favorite.
Yes.
You know, he did like me the best out of everybody.
Yes.
You know, we clicked on the Catholic thing.
It was very good.
But when we get back, we've got a lot of things going on. We're going to hear about what's going on at Xgames because Rich Rogers is in Minnesota.
Yes, Minneapolis,
Minnesota.
Yes,
and he's going to tell us the biggest, brightest, pushing, tricks highlight of the world is going on.
Cool.
In Minneapolis, Minnesota. So when we get back, Rich Rogers, all right, on location. This is the Kevin Sutton Show. We'll be right back.
The All-Star break is over, and we begin the second half in the Bronx.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck, left field. That one back there, on its way, and that one is gone. Aaron Judge, a home run.
The Yankees and Mets, one of baseball's fiercest rivalries, and anything can happen.
And we are tied.
Sunday Night Baseball begins at 7 on ESPN 580 Orlando.
International Diamond Center makes engagement ring shopping easier than ever. Now with our spectacular collection of ready-to-wear designer engagement rings at even better value prices. Come see the IDC Signature Collection, our exclusive line of gorgeous engagement rings. We've put together beautiful designer rings with center diamonds already included, showcased at upfront, clearly marked value prices. With the IDC Signature Collection, you don't have to wonder how much it'll cost because these rings are grouped by specific price points. Looking for a $1,900 engagement ring? We have hundreds all ready to go. Or is your budget $2,900, $3,900, or $4,900? Just choose the price you're comfortable with and then browse hundreds of complete designer rings and pick the one you like best. It's that easy. We've eliminated the guesswork, simplified the process, carefully selecting the right diamond for each ring and showing you the no-hassle price up front. International Diamond Center, always finding new ways to add more value and make ring shopping easier for guys. The IDC Signature Collection, now available at all 5 Orlando locations.
This is Michael Eastham with Fellowship Financial Group. Are you getting rewarded for the risk that you're taking in your investments? Find out by tuning in to the Retirement Income Doctor radio show every Saturday at 7 a.m. right here on ESPN 580.
Call 888-APPLE-AC.
Apple AC and Heating has been your Goodman dealer for over 20 years. Goodman Heating and Cooling Systems are designed, engineered, and assembled all in the U.S. of A. So you can feel good knowing that internally your Goodman system is red, white, and blue. Ask Apple AC about their buy now, pay later financing option. Call 888-APPLE-AC today and let Apple AC take a slice out of your energy costs.
Call 888-APPLE-AC.
CMC 056836 on approved credit.
Hi, Eric from Total Roof Services. Hurricane season is here. Is your roof prepared for the storms ahead? Make sure your family and home are safe. Call Total Roof Services today. Total Roof Services is family owned and operated. We take a low pressure and consultative approach. We actually get up on your roof and provide a free detailed assessment with a fair, honest quote. A beautiful new roof can be yours today. Visit TotalRoofServices.com. That's TotalRoofServices.com. Financing available.
CCC 1330329.
Now you can listen to ESPN 580 Orlando on your smart speaker.
Alexa, play ESPN 580.
Hear all your favorite ESPN 580 shows just by saying,
Hey Alexa, play ESPN 580 on TuneIn.
ESPN 580 Orlando from TuneIn.
Saying at least one stupid thing per day.
I've been beating the meat, but I ain't never did in the cooler like you did.
This is the Kevin Sutton Show on ESPN 580.
580 Orlando.
No British intros today?
That's up to Nick.
This is the Kevin Sutton Show. Hey, this is the Kevin Sutton Show. This is Myra, the lady's point of view, with Dr. Phil and just Nick, because he just has to be here, holding it down while Kevin is out doing the daddy thing.
Saving the world one dad at a time.
We gave him some props, and we're going to let that go, because if not, if he hears it, he's going to think too much of himself.
Inflate his head.
Yeah. So he's got a little head anyway, so just blowing it up, it'll look awkward. But you know what we do have is we have Mr. Rich Rogers, who is live at the X Games in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
There we go.
Yeah. Say that.
How you guys doing? Yeah, it's great.
We're doing
Having a
great.
time here. Meeting up with a lot of people.
So did the contest already start today, or do they start tomorrow?
Well, the competition actually starts today. A lot of the qualifiers were today. We had the women's street qualifier, the women's qualifier actually was a few weeks ago in Boise, Idaho. So all the girls were selected for that. Last night was the vert finals in both BMX and skateboarding. I've been running into Adam Taylor. I've been texting him back and forth. So he's Mr. VIP at the X Games because he's been in the X Games. So he's getting in areas that not all of us can get into, but he's posting a lot of good stuff on his Instagram, along with mine as well. And but in the vert final, Jimmy Wilkins, who's a friend of Adam's, won the event. Moda Shibata, who's actually from Japan, he does a lot of crazy stuff that people have never seen before. And then Mitchie Brusco. But the highlight of last night, and normally I follow skateboarding, I don't follow BMX as much, but it seemed like the older guys took over in the BMX vert. Dennis McCoy, and I think I saw where Kevin posted a video on our Facebook page, or actually our Instagram page, the Kevin Sutton Show page, of Dennis McCoy, who's 51, doing a 900 on his BMX bike, and then also Jamie Bestwick, who's 47. These guys are kind of holding it down for Dave Mira, who, passed away last year.
Yeah.
And, these guys are like legends when it comes to how many X Games. I think it was Dennis McCoy, who won like 9 straight gold medals in a row.
Hey, Rich.
X Games BMX.
One of the things that you're saying is, a lot of the qualifyings took place in other places. Now, traditionally, we think of skateboarding and BMXing as not an expensive sport. But when you come to the level of competing, like what you're talking about, it really can get very pricey very fast.
Yeah, it does get very expensive because, for instance, like Grace Marhofer, who we've mentioned before, she's one of scooter skaters at Cocoa Beach Skate Park. She made it as an alternate. Yeah, so, it's just like any other parent, as a volleyball parent, that, you end up having to travel. A lot of the kids at the younger stages of their career are not getting the top, sponsors right away that are going to pay for everything.
Well, also,
so,
Rich,
the parents have to come up with the money to travel, yeah.
And also, Rich, if you want to get exposed, because you know how it is, just like it is in wakeboarding, and I'm sure in BMX and skateboarding, when you've got a tour that you're doing that's doing, let's say, 5 or 6 or 7 stops, if you don't show up to one of the tours, your points go down immediately. So you could be the most talented, but you miss a location to compete, and now you look like you're not at the top level, and then you've got the kids or adults who can be there at everyone, and they get to slip through.
Yeah.
And I think that's...
Fortunately, in some of these events, they do have alternates. For instance, like Grace, she's not able to make all the events, but she made it as an alternate because they recognize her, her talent. Another one we've spoken to before, who actually... Sabre Norris, who's from Australia, who's only 13, she doesn't have a chance to travel to America to all the events where most of the events are held. So she's like one of the top 5 female skateboarders in the world, but she's probably going to have to come as a wild card to get invited to like the Vans Park Series. She was very upset not getting invited, but then again, they have other avenues. But again, like you said, it's very expensive. It's you do have to have money when you don't have sponsors, and the parents are, having to finance the trips.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. So any big stars that we're looking forward to is Alex Sergente out there?
Yeah, I saw Alex today practicing for the event. The men's finals are tomorrow. The women's park finals are on Sunday. We have, of course, also Megan Guy. I saw her. Megan Megan is from Palm Bay. She's another one of Scooter's, young skaters from back in the day. I think she's about 19 now. She actually finished first in our contest we had at Metro back in 2013, the one that our show put on. And then she's moving up herself. So these are athletes that you're going to see in the Olympics possibly in the future.
That's awesome. Cool. That's great.
In fact, something that I really enjoyed this afternoon was, and you don't hear a lot about this, is they had the women's BMX park demo. And the announcer was talking about that, and I spoke about this, I guess, when I was in Atlanta about a month ago, about how BMX freestyle is going to be in the 2020 Olympics. And he mentioned the fact that if they're going to have the men's event, they're going to have also have the female event. So we're going to see female BMX freestyle in 2020 Olympics, along with men's skateboarding and women's skateboarding. So the way the Olympic works is you have to have an equal amount of men and women on each team.
Mm-hmm.
Each country has to have an equal amount.
And you know what? That's challenging on women because this is a sport that's, let's be honest, it's dominated by men. And
you're correct, because they don't even officially have it in the X Games for women's BMX, and you don't hear a lot about it. But there are some girls that do BMX in Orlando, because Orlando Skate Park has a couple of nights where they do BMX. And one of my friend's son is actually trained by a female BMXer that goes to Orlando Skate Park. So
nice.
It's one of those events that once it goes to the Olympics, it's going to become. I mean, like a lot of people. Didn't know a lot about snowboarding, and they had a question of whether or not snowboarding would work in the Winter Olympics. And now, if you see the Winter Olympics, I mean, it's like the main sport. I mean, it's the one sport that everyone knows about. And Chloe Kim, and who won she won an award the other night by ESPN, the ESPY.
That's awesome. Hey, I'm telling you, there's great talent out there, and you get to discover it a lot when you go to these competitions and you go to these skate parks. But, Rich, keep doing what you do. Make sure we look forward to a full report next week on how things finished out and who came out on top, who the gold medalists were.
Yeah, we're going to keep track of all the winners, and we're going to be reporting that next week. And like I said, if you've never been to Minneapolis, Minnesota, it's a great town. I mean, a lot of people don't know that. I was talking to the Uber driver last night, and there's these bridges that every building in Minneapolis, Minnesota is attached by a bridge. And you think about how cold it gets here. When you work downtown to prevent from getting, basically freezing to death going from building to building. It's a warm way to get from building to building.
Yeah.
You see that in Chicago also. Yeah, these pedestrian.
Another city I need to go to.
Yeah.
All right, Rich.
It's a great city, yeah.
Thank you so much for checking in. We appreciate it. Be safe, be careful, and tell everyone we love them.
Yeah, we'll see you next week then.
All right, Rich. That's Mr. Rich Rogers out on location.
Now, Rich and I had a request for you. When you get elected.
Yes.
Try to bring the X Games to Orlando.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
You guys know that's on one of my top things to do. There's so much that we got to do. And I gotta mention this, okay? Before I was on the way to the station from leaving one radio station coming here, I had the opportunity to meet this gentleman. His name is Anthony Lopez, okay? He is a professional, kind of like life coach. And I want to give him a shout out because he's listening. Thanks for listening to us. But I want to bring him in here because he is a guy who has been coaching and been involved with major corporations from Disney all the way up.
Yeah.
And he's a success story. And, we always talk about things regarding finance, insurance, lawyers. And it's great to have someone positive who wants to think about future decisions and what you're doing and how you can be better.
Cool.
Because, one thing that Kevin and I always are, and this, is that we're always looking at ways to improve ourselves.
Yeah.
Striving. And one of the rules that all of us here live on is, how do we improve our life for our families, for our kids, all of that.
True.
And we're going to talk about that a little. He's written some amazing books.
Good.
And apparently he's written one about women power.
Well, one thing.
And it comes with a cape.
Well, one thing that he needs to know is that he's going to have to bring food.
That's a caveat, Tony. If you're listening, we like snacks. Don't bring cake, because when Mike brought cake from cruising Pascara, we didn't have milk. So we were all choking off our cake. So cake doesn't work. But no, I'm really excited. I had an opportunity to speak to him for, about 45 minutes before I was, came on the show. And it's kind of nice to know that we're on the right road of what we're doing right. And what we do here at the Kevin Sutton Show, you guys know we do a lot to support our community, a lot to support young people doing what we're doing, from our baseball all-star girls, basketball, excuse me, our girls, to, everyone who comes out and wants to make a commitment and wants to be better and wants to strive for more. The Kevin Sutton Show is always behind you.
That's right.
We're there for you because this is not just us. This is a community effort. And we're always proud of Rich. And when we talked about Alex Urgente, we knew him when he was 13 years old.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And he's like now a huge star that if they go to the Olympics, this guy's going to be an Olympic medalist. I know. Yeah. I mean, and he started here when he was just skateboarding with a broken arm.
That's awesome.
So one of the things that, you come through the Kevin Sutton Show, you're about to make it. That's why I'm going to win my election.
That's right.
Hey, don't forget August 28th, 5 weeks from Tuesday. If you live in Orange County District 3, you've got me, Myra, the Ladies' Point of View on the ballot. I should have put Myra, Ladies' Point of View, Uribe. I missed it.
Might have cost you more for extra letters.
Hey, but this is the Kevin Sutton Show. When we get back, we've got more talk, and we've got the
hot seat at the end of the show.
The hot seat. Yeah. It's been a while. I'm excited. Dr. Phil, just Nick, me, Myra, holding it down. We'll be right back.
At International Diamond Center, we love our heroes in uniform. And that's why every day we offer special military family discounts on everything we sell.
We just want to give back to them and help them.
That's IDC owner Keith LeClaire.
Not only do they put their lives on the line, but their commitment to protect America is second to none.
Keith serves on the board for Operation Healing Forces and has a special heart for helping soldiers wounded in battle.
It's really about the families. A lot of these guys are broken and trying to get back to regular life.
But even beyond the military, this special pricing at IDC is also available for police, firefighters, medics, and other first responders. As our way of saying, we appreciate you.
People don't really think about what has been given to them, what these people have sacrificed. These men and women, not just men, they are special.
So if you serve our country or our community in uniform, just know at IDC we honor your service, we appreciate your sacrifice, and we want you as part of our family. International Diamond Center, 5 Orlando locations.
Summer's here, and that means a trip to Circle K, home of the one and only Polar Pop Cup. We're here to help you keep cool. In fact, you can't imagine anything colder. And Circle K lets you choose your Polar Pop Cup, your favorite flavor, or create your own custom masterpiece in the coolest cup around. Only 79 cents every day. Polar Pop lets you do you. Only at Circle K.
Polar Pop!
Hey, Scott and Az back, and I want to tell you about a new inventive way to sell your home. It is called Open Door. Visit opendoor.com, folks. Open Door is not your everyday traditional home selling transaction, okay? It's much easier. You can sell your home directly to Open Door, and you skip all the hassles normally associated with selling your home. You don't have to get your home show ready. There are no open houses, no stress, no strangers in and out of your home, no uncertainty, no waiting for months with your home on the market. That's what this is all about. opendoor.com. And it's faster, too. You can get a free offer on your home in less than 24 hours, and you close on your own timeline as quick as 10 days, as long as 60 days. And it's transparent. The pricing you see from opendoor.com is based on the current market conditions in your area. Visit opendoor.com today to request a free offer on your home. That's opendoor.com.
Tony Marino for Superheat and Air. Need an AC repair or a new unit? Call my friends at Superheat and Air, 407-499-0100. They service the entire Orlando area. Every vehicle is stocked for any repair, and you never pay overtime charges anytime. Check out superheatandair.com.
Weeknights at 6, ESPN 580 Orlando is live, local, and loud.
At some point, the University of Florida needs to put Urban Meyer in the Ring of Honor. At some point, you look at
the record.
Does he
die? Is it posthumous?
Is
it Pete Rose?
Posthumous?
Posthumous?
Posthumous.
I thought it was posthumous.
No, posthumous. Posthumous.
Well, he's posthuman, right?
My
He's not human anymore,
posthumous. Right? That's a new one for you. Posthumous. Do they put him in? Is it a posthumous enshrinement? Posthumous? Wow, that sounds morbid. Posthumous.
Well, it is morbid.
My goodness.
It is morbid.
Posthumous. Jerry is hooked on phonics. You put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable there, Gerald. You definitely did.
Posthumous.
So does Urban Meyer go in posthumously?
Yeah.
Does he go in
posthumous?
Yeah.
Nick and Jerry are live, local, and loud. Weeknights at 6 on ESPN 580 Orlando.
Coming up Monday, Summer Take Bracket. The second round of our Summer Takes begin, and the second half of the baseball season is here. Plus, National Vanilla Ice Cream Day. All that and more Monday on Golic and Wingo.
Beginning at 6 right here on ESPN 580 Orlando.
ESPN Radio Sports Center.
I'm Steve Lennox. Dodgers' newest addition, Manny Machado in the lineup tonight against the Brewers in Milwaukee. Machado hitting second, singled in his first at-bat, but was then left stranded at third base. Top two in Milwaukee, Dodgers and Brewers. No score. Brewers all-star reliever Josh Hader apologized to teammates and addressed the media today after past tweets that were racist and homophobic in nature were brought up during the All-Star game Tuesday night. Tweets were from when Hader was 17 years old. Braves and Nationals in D.C. tonight. Braves up 3-2 in the fourth inning. Steven Strasburg off the DL and making the start tonight for Washington. Braves announced Ozzie Albies removed from the game with right hamstring tightness. Earlier today at Wrigley, Cardinals' Matt Carpenter had himself a day against the Cubs.
Here's a swing and a high fly ball for Carpenter to right field. Back on the track, Hayward at the wall. It's a home run. The ball hit in the basket, and a 3-run homer for Matt Carpenter. His third home run today and his fifth hit. An unbelievable day for the Cardinal leadoff batter, Matt Carpenter. 15-1 Cardinals.
18-5 turned out to be the final call on the Cardinals radio network. Carpenter tied a big league record, 5 extra base hits. He knocked in 7. Tiger Woods shot even par for the second straight round at the Open Championship today. He goes into the weekend 6 shots behind the leaders Kevin Kisner and Zach Johnson. Colts GM Chris Ballard said today quarterback Andrew Luck will take normal starting quarterback reps when he is practicing, but he will not throw 7 days a week during training camp.
Hey, it's Stugat. Join us Monday. We'll have the funniest thing from the sports weekend. Plus, I'll have my weekend observations. That is Monday on the Dan Le Batard Show with me, Stugat, right here on ESPN Radio.
Winning at pretty much everything except sports radio. Winning. Winning. You're listening to the Kevin Sutton Show on ESPN 580 Orlando. Everybody hands go up, and they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there.
Oh yeah, that used to be my jam. Every time I'd win with Golden State. Yeah, yes.
France.
We're Golden State. Not LeBron.
France.
Not LeBron. Even though it'll be challenging next year. You know that.
For LA?
LA?
Yeah.
Golden State? I don't know.
This is why I saw the headline. They pulled up the betting odds kind of for next season.
Yeah.
They had the odds for June 20th already. Then now they switched it for July 20th because after all these trades.
And before we get into that, because we've got some names to drop, things to say, and I guess this is where Nick gets to give his opinion because he cares.
Mm-hmm.
But the Kevin Sutton Show is proudly sponsored by Cruz and Pascara, your personal injury attorneys. Maybe you guys are already involved in a case. Tragically, you've been in an accident and you have a lawyer, but you just feel like things aren't moving along. They haven't returned your call. You're just like, who's looking out for me? Well, Cruz and Pescara, they offer free case evaluation. Free. No strings attached. Come on in. Bring your records. They're going to take a look at them. They're going to let you know maybe everything's on track. Sometimes it's just waiting it out. Or they're going to see, you know what? They're missing out on a couple things. Cruz and Pescara, PA, you're thorough lawyers. We call them I-4 lawyers. Their offices are in downtown Orlando. You can always go to our website, kevinsuttonshow.com, click on the link, or you can have us call them for you, because I always enjoy referring someone to them, putting them in contact directly, and seeing what happens.
Yeah, I got Brian working on something for me
Yeah, and my campaign manager, you know, during this campaign process, had nothing to do with campaign work. He was actually off duty and got hit by some racers who were racing down the road over by Redbug Road.
Man.
And he's in a lot of pain now. And, you know, when he first, and Brian talked about this, when he first had his accident, he thought he was fine.
Yeah.
Now he's having the pains down his legs, his back, you know, something that Kevin went through and unfortunately did not think it was a big deal. You guys have to protect yourself. That's why Cruz and Pescara, they're there. Cruz and Pescara, your I-4, all yours.
That's true.
So the predictions got pushed back because
of all
so
the
many
trades.
I mean, obviously the big one, LeBron James. Now we're talking about Kawhi Leonard. I mean, what else is going on?
Right. Okay, so we have all of the wins from last year, and then they have their projected wins for this year. And, I mean, the notable ones that take the biggest changes, obviously, is going to be Cleveland. And I think on the west side is the Lakers. So let's run it down for a little bit for a couple of the teams here, right? So let's you want to go the east or west side? Which one if you want to do first?
You know what? East. Let's do east because the excitement really is on the west side. Okay, so let's go. Let's get east out of the way.
Okay, the Orlando Magic.
Oh.
Nick, did you see this list too?
I've not.
Okay, so I think it said it has how many wins they had last year, and then they're projected for this year.
All right.
So 31 wins they had last year. This year is projected that they
won
have
25 games.
Okay,
last year.
sorry. I'm sorry. This was the projected of how much they were going to win by last month. So this is what's changed in the past month. My bad. I had to read up.
All right.
Okay. So it projected before June 20th, it projected that they were going to win 31.
All righty.
Now, as of July 20th, it says they're going to win 29. So it says they're going to lose 2 more games, essentially, than projected.
Is that possible?
We got Mo Bamba. I think Mo Bamba's going to be pretty good.
Did Isaiah Thomas ever sign a deal?
He's you know what's crazy? He was looking to get $100 million, like 2 years ago or last year or his last contract, and now he signed the veteran minimum through what team did he go to? What team did Isaiah Thomas go to, Nick? He went to
the Denver Nuggets.
That's what I thought.
Really?
Yeah.
And what was the minimum on that?
The veteran minimum?
I
don't know. I think it's like $3.5 million or something like that.
Do you know, Nick?
1 year, $2 million.
$2 million.
Ooh.
Okay.
So he gave up on us, which he could have gotten like 8, right? Didn't we have the ability to pay him up to 8?
I think it kind of went the other way.
Oh.
What do you mean?
I think we said no thanks.
Oh, really? But why not?
Why not? Nick, can you please share some light onto why not?
Yeah, his hip is really messed up.
Oh.
Like really messed up.
Man.
But he still doesn't have like one good season left.
Honestly, Nick, I actually would have thought more of the glory, kind of having a big name like that.
Yeah.
Would have kind of gotten people excited.
Put him on a
Orlando.
poster.
You know what I mean? Like, he's a legend in a sense, and
is he?
But who do we have we don't have a Shaq. We don't have a LeBron. Who do we have?
But Isaiah Thomas is neither one of those guys.
I know, but we don't have anything.
But he's a scorer, though.
If he gets on the floor?
Well, yeah, if he doesn't hurt himself. But he's a scorer that we need.
I mean, that's the debate. Listen, I think we're having the same debate that Jeff Weltman and John Hammond had. Well, it'd be great to have a scorer from the point guard position. Yeah, but what if he sits 60 games because the hip is so messed up?
Yeah.
I mean,
he's only, 30? It's got to be
somewhere around there, 29, 30. Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, these athletes deteriorate so quick.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, you talk about pain. He's probably in a lot of it, more than we even realize.
Yeah. That's pretty bad.
Okay,
let's go to Cleveland Cavaliers. It predicted that they were going to win 50.9 games. And now it has dipped all the way down. Want to take a guess? How many games does it think they're going to win?
Oh, it was peaked at 59.
50.9 was how much they thought they were going to win. This is before the LeBron trade. So now after
39?
the LeBron trade,
39?
you think they're going to win 39? Nick, you want to take a guess?
I think they're probably pegged at like 41 wins, but a lot of it depends on what they do with Kevin Love.
Nick, this is 25.
Then they're saying they're going to trade Kevin Love.
Yeah, 25.6 is how many games they think they're going to win.
Oh,
this
man.
upcoming season.
That's harsh.
Yeah,
that is harsh.
That's really bad. Those are the biggest ones on the East. Obviously, it's Cleveland. The only other ones that has a bigger difference than 2 or 3 games is the Toronto Raptors because DeMar DeRozan is gone. It predicted that they were going to win 54 games this year before the trade. Now, after the trade, it says they're going to win 58. So it says Toronto Raptors are still going to be in first place. Boston is going to be in second place. That's what they're predicting. Third place is going to be the Philadelphia 76ers. So let's head to the West Coast.
Okay, that's where the action's at.
All right. So you want to take a look at the Lakers? All right.
Go ahead.
Before the LeBron trade, it said they were going to win 31 games this year. All right. Okay, so how many games do you think they're going to win?
Before LeBron, they said 31 games.
31, yes.
59.
50.9. So
50.9.
that's gone up 19 games that they're going to win.
Okay.
All right. Phoenix Suns. Were they the worst team last year, Nick? Because this is like
yes, they were.
How many games did they win last year? Do you have any idea?
Off the top of my head, I think it was like 22, 23, something like that.
Okay, well, this had them projected at winning 17 games before July 20th. And now after July 20th, 27 games.
It had them losing more games this year than last year?
Yeah. 17, and then now it says they're going to win 27. So those are the biggest hits besides.
So last year they won 21 games.
Yes. Okay, good. And the Spurs, too. The Spurs, it has them at a difference of 5 games because they lost Kawhi. And the other big one is the Clippers. It says they're only going to win 21 games this season coming up.
All right, so what about the Golden State? Where are they sitting at?
There's no difference. Even with the Boogie Cousins addition, nothing's changed. It says they're still going to be number 1. Number 2 is going to be the Rockets. Do you think Carmelo Anthony is going to go to the Rockets?
I think it could happen. Man, the West Coast is sitting so heavy with talent.
Yeah.
Man, when you break it down like this, and we actually look at Cleveland, one of your top teams, one of the things we didn't talk about was Boston. Where does Boston play in the mix?
It has Boston at number 2.
Oh, it does on the East.
Mm-hmm.
Then who was number 1?
Number one was Toronto. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Boston at number 2, but they'll have a healthy Kyrie and a healthy Gordon Hayward, so it'll probably be them 2 in the Eastern Conference Finals, and then probably Philadelphia creeping in at number 3. But
that's something else, man.
Yeah.
You see where the lines have dropped.
Nick, is Carmelo going to go to Houston, or is he going to stay in Atlanta? Or are they going to cut him?
They're going to buy him out. I don't know if that's happened yet, but once they do, Carmelo will pick his next team.
I do have a question. Where's Dwight Howard? Does he still play?
Signed with Washington.
Did he?
Yes.
Yeah.
How much? Do you know?
I missed the total. It's got to be like a minimum kind of deal because they're way over the tax. So my best bet is it was the taxpayer MLE, so it was not a lot of money, like like whatever Boogie got.
So do you think he's on the way out? Is Dwight Howard done?
I'm surprised another team signed him. Yeah, he signed the MLE for a taxpayer. So 5.6. Yeah.
Wow. Man, he was the greatest.
5.3.
And he stayed in Orlando and listened to me.
Yes.
He was on billboards.
Yeah.
He was on buildings.
Yeah.
He was a superhero.
Yeah.
Where is he now? Who knows? Where's Dwight? That's what he's doing. Okay. Hey, this is the Kevin Sutton Show. Get ready. The game is coming on.
And Nick, when that person calls, don't type who it is.
Don't let me know. Okay, I'm going to be shocked.
All right.
This is the Kevin Sutton Show. The crew holding it down. We're going to have some fun. Stay with us.
To end the segment on the proper joke, active players, according to Dan Feldman, NBA, who have made All-NBA first team by current conference, the West, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Steph Curry, Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, DeAndre Jordan, Marc Gasol, Dirk Nowitzki, Derrick Rose. The East, Joe Kim Nolan.
Do you want more from the Dan Le Batard Show? Dan Le Batard, weekdays at 10 a.m. on ESPN 580 Orlando.
Shoot Straight, a premier Smith & Wesson M&P dealer, cares about Central Florida. They offer concealed carry classes at their 2 Central Florida locations in Apopka and Castleberry. Shoot Straight has all the top brands and is the place to go for anything firearms. They carry brands like Sig Sauer, Beretta, Springfield, and Kimber. Plus, they have gun safes from American Security. Get more info at shoot-straight.com or call 407-899-0842. Shoot Straight, the first choice for anything firearms.
Hi, Eric from Total Roof Services. Hurricane season is here. Is your roof prepared for the storms ahead? Make sure your family and home are safe. Call Total Roof Services today. Total Roof Services is family owned and operated. We take a low pressure and consultative approach. We actually get up on your roof and provide a free detailed assessment with a fair, honest quote. A beautiful new roof can be yours today. Visit TotalRoofServices.com. That's TotalRoofServices.com. Financing available.
CCC 1330329.
If you're not making $5,000 to $10,000 a month at your current job, it's time to start wholesaling properties for quick cash now. Hi, I'm Nick Fertucci, founder of the NV Real Estate Academy, and over the last 5 years, my team and I have been perfecting the art of wholesaling properties for quick cash without the risk of using your own money or credit. Call now and I'll send you a free copy of my new kit, The Hidden Treasures in Wholesaling Properties. In this kit, you'll see the wholesaling formula for locating, evaluating, and flipping a property for instant profit in any area. You'll also learn how to access highly discounted real estate and find the right funding partners for that perfect property flip.
Call 1-800-614-2078 now to get your free wholesaling kit. Call 800-614-2078 now, and Nick will throw in free live training in your area, which includes a free meal, a free smartwatch, and free USB drive loaded with this powerful information. Call 800-614-2078. That's 800-614-2078 now and get your free kit today.
When it comes to parenting, there are no perfect answers. But that's okay, because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on adoption, visit adoptuskids.org. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Sports Center updates at the top and bottom of every hour.
And the latest breaking news in sports around the clock.
This is ESPN 580 Orlando. Now you can listen to ESPN 580 Orlando on your smart speaker.
Alexa, play ESPN 580.
Hear all your favorite ESPN 580 shows just by saying,
"Hey Alexa, play ESPN 580 on TuneIn."
ESPN 580 Orlando from TuneIn.
Warning, warning, warning. You are listening to the Kevin Sutton Show on ESPN 580 Orlando. You have been warned.
Oh yeah, you feel that? Oh, you know you can't help it. Just gives you a little bit of my shoulders. I can't control my shoulders.
Myron's twerking, watch out!
No. You know, it just feels good. It's Friday night, sitting here with the crew as Kevin's out at the hospital doing the daddy thing.
Saving the world one dad at a time.
You know, we always have a great time, and then we don't have to hear Kevin's opinion, because, you know, he always got something to say. You know, he's always got, you know, when he's building his wall,
yeah.
when he's firing people, you know, when he's putting his opinion out there, and he has not talked to us about those opinions.
Yes.
But something that we're getting ready to do, we have not done in quite a while, and it's
since
very
we've been
exciting.
on ESPN, we have not done this. This is a return of the hot seat. If you guys are a fan of the Kevin Sutton Show, you guys know that we used to play this game
every week
almost.
I had the championship belt.
Yeah, with all the hosts, and we would have guests either call in or come in, and they would play as well. We even had an end of the year hot seat that Julius Caesar won. But what the hot seat is? No. What the hot seat is pretty much trivia based on the show. So these are things that you've had to either listen to the show or pay attention to some of the things that we've talked about. Okay? And
that's not hard because we're fun.
So introducing our contestants. Nick, you are playing. I didn't really give you a choice.
Is that right?
Yes.
Not under protest, Nick.
Wow.
This is a good time.
Wow, so I don't want to be here and I have to participate. Wow. How about that?
Ouch!
All right.
So we have Nick, we have Myra, and we have our guest. Guest, is that you?
This is the guest.
What are we doing here, buddy?
CC!
I think I'm at a severe disadvantage seeing as you guys do this show every day.
CC.
Yeah, but these questions are pretty easy.
CC, the smooth Facebook man.
Yes.
CC, I'm telling you, CC, once I went on your wall, I'm like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
CC's the man.
All right, so Nick, if you don't mind playing that little hot, sizzling music bed, this is the return. Okay, so how this is going to work. All right, the three of you each have 3 questions each, okay? Mm-hmm. And then we'll tally up, and then who wins. You know, if there's a tie, I will have a tiebreaker. So first, Myra, pick a number between 1 and 3.
8.
I said 1 and 3.
Oh.
Hey, Cece, I think we're in a good spot here.
Oh man, you guys are rough. 1.
1. Okay. And
I was just making sure you guys were listening.
Nick, do you want 2 or 3?
I'll take 2.
Okay. All right. So Myra, you get questions that I have in the number 1 category. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready, Coach.
Number 1
is 8 between 1 and 3.
What was the final score to this year's Super Bowl? Was it 41-33, 33-27, or 27-21?
Say one more time.
41-33, 33-27.
33-27.
Okay. That is incorrect.
Oh.
It was 41-33.
I knew it was close, but I thought it was in the 30-20s. Okay,
all right.
Okay.
Your next question. What number?
Me or next person?
You.
Well,
I do your 3 first.
Go 3, 3, and 3.
Okay.
What number? What number is Michael Jordan on the all-time scorers list? Is he 2, 3, or 4?
I love Jordan, and I don't know this.
2, 3, or 4.
Mm-hmm.
Cece, you know this?
I got no idea.
I'm gonna go with 3.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
It is 4.
Oh,
4 is wrong. All right, your last question, Myra.
Getting hard questions, man.
All right,
Jeez.
this is a wrestling question.
Okay, I'm ready.
Brock Lesnar is what champion in the WWE? Is he the WWE champion, the Universal champion,
fake champion,
or the World Heavyweight champion?
Universal.
That is correct.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So Nick, you said you're number 2, right?
Yes.
All right, number 2. This is a Time Warp Tuesday question.
Oh, he never pays attention.
All right. What is the name of our Time Warp Tuesday intern? Is it Allison, Alice, or Amy?
It is Alice.
That is correct. All right.
That was easy.
Would not have gotten that.
That was pretty easy. Yeah.
That was
that was easy. That was so easy.
You want to give me
You should have picked 2.
Well, you should have said 2 was easier.
All right. What number? Nick might win this one. This one will be easy. What number did Kevin Durant draft?
Did he draft?
Yeah.
You mean what number was he drafted?
Yes.
He was drafted 2nd.
That is correct.
This is bogus.
All right.
I'm upset.
Number 3.
I protest.
Where was WrestleMania this year? Was it Orlando, Anaheim, or New Orleans?
Wasn't it just a couple weeks ago?
No.
It was not?
Nope.
Ooh, I know this one.
I know this too.
Well, this is Nick's question.
It was in Orlando.
That is incorrect. It was New Orleans.
I don't care.
Oh,
all right, CC.
This is ridiculous.
This is your time. All right, this is a Monday question. True or false?
These numbers are always fake, Chris. Be careful, Chris. These numbers are fake, man.
Jackie Chan is worth more than Jean-Claude Van Damme. True or false?
True.
That is correct. All right, your
Jackie
second
Chan's
question.
Worth a ton of money.
Yeah.
Right?
Man, this is bogus.
All right, CC.
This is horrible.
How many 3-pointers did the Houston Rockets miss in a row of Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals? Was it 19, 27, or 25?
I know this.
27.
That is correct. All right, your last.
Your last one is a Fresh Prince question. We lose.
No. Your last question. What is the name of the therapy we've been talking about athletes using to help their brain? Is it hydroponic oxygen therapy? Is it hyperbolic oxygen therapy or hyperbaric oxygen therapy?
Hyperbaric.
You're wrong.
Is correct.
You know what?
The winner.
I was there for that. That was actually the one of the shows I did like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
The winner of this edition of Hot Seat is CC. Myra, you have a redemption question.
Okay. A real question or some?
It's a wrestling question.
Okay.
What year did The Rock debut in WWE? Is it 95, 96, or 97?
95, 96, or 97. That would be 97.
It was 96. So CC, you won, man. Congratulations, buddy.
I had horrible questions. Horrible.
Hey, this is all just a luck of the draw. So, CC, thank you for
horrible.
playing, buddy. Appreciate it.
CC, don't call back.
Oh,
You're fired.
Thanks for having me, and I'm glad
won't
to
be
hold
back
the
on.
throne. I retire. I'm the champion.
Yeah, whatever. You're out of here. That's bogus. I am so upset. Phil, how could you do this?
What do you mean?
This is horrible. I mean, even Nick didn't even know the questions I got. And he loves Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Right, Nick? I mean, this is just crazy. You gave me absolutely the hardest questions.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I just typed them up. You should have picked another number.
Next time, give a hint.
Give a hint.
Higher number, easier. Lower number, more harder. I should have gone with 8. I would have done better as number 8. But hey, we've had a great time. Next week, tune in. We're going to get the catch up of what happened at the X Games. We're also going to have a guest in the studio. Lots of great things happening here with the Kevin Sutton Show. Of course, you can always follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all under the username Kevin Sutton Show. Don't forget, vote Myra Uribe, Orange County Commission, District 3. Phil, hanging out with you has been awesome, except for those questions. Nick, if you were present. And the ladies' point of view holding it down. We'll be back with Kevin. You guys have a great weekend. Much love. Love you guys.
For 20 years, you've trusted Apple AC and heating with your Amana cooling systems. But do you think everything in your life is as red, white, and blue as an Amana air conditioner? Think again. The TV and cell phone you can't live without? Chances are one hasn't come from here since 2004 and 2007. You can trust that your durable and energy-efficient Amana air conditioner has been designed, engineered, and assembled all in the U.S. of A. Right now, Apple AC is offering a $1,000 rebate on select models. Call Apple AC today for more info. CMC 056836.
Call 888 Apple AC.
Since 2007, the Sharing Center's Bless Our Souls shoe program has been serving low-income children with a gift card to purchase a new pair of shoes for back to school, Christmas, and Easter. For more info on Bless Our Souls, visit thesharingcenter.org.
More than half of Florida school children rely on free or reduced lunches during the school year. During the summer, that need doesn't disappear. Participating Central Florida Subway restaurants are donating 40,000 meals to local kids this summer through Second Harvest Food Bank's Summer Hope for Kids program. Try one of our new signature wraps and feel good knowing you are helping Subway provide meals to kids in Central Florida. To learn more or to find other ways you can help, visit feedhopenow.org/Subway. Subway, make it what you want. Limited time only at participating restaurants. One meal is the monetary equivalent of 25 cents.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your basement. There's a pair of overalls that overall you're not so into anymore. A perfectly good laptop that hasn't sat in your lap in months. And even more stuff, but still no jobs? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Even inside that winter coat that moved with you to Phoenix. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover guitar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
I perform for our high school choir director, who taught me to breathe from the diaphragm and sing from the heart.
Speech, debate, theater, music. The performing arts teach valuable life lessons that typically aren't taught in the classroom. They help high school students learn leadership skills that prepare them to enjoy more satisfying, productive lives.
Hey, I've got a question for you. Who will you perform for?
This message presented by the Florida High School Athletic Association and the high school in your community.
From the NBA to NFL, we've got you covered. The worldwide leader in sports.
This is ESPN 580 Orlando.
Weeknights at 6, ESPN 580 Orlando is live, local, and loud.
At some point, the University of Florida needs to put Urban Meyer in the Ring of Honor. At some point, you look at
Does
the
he
record.
die? Is it posthumous? Is it Pete Rose?
Posthumous?
Posthumous?
Posthumous.
I thought it was posthumous.
No, posthumous.
Posthumous?
Posthumous.
Well, he's post-human, right? He's not human anymore,
Posthumous.
right?
That's a new one for you. Posthumous. Do they put him in? Is it a posthumous enshrinement? Posthumous? Wow, that sounds morbid. Posthumous.
Well,
they should
it is
change.
morbid.
My goodness.
It is morbid.
Posthumous. Jerry is hooked on phonics. You put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable there, Gerald. You definitely did.
Posthumous.
So does Urban Meyer go in posthumously?
Yeah.
Does he go in
posthumous?
Yeah.
Nick and Jerry are live, local, and loud. Weeknights at 6 on ESPN 580 Orlando.
On ESPN Radio and the ESPN
WDBO Orlando, WDBO FM HD2 Orlando. Broadcasting live from the Victory Casino Cruises.com studios. Orlando's home for the biggest events in sports. ESPN 580 Orlando, a Cox